Hey folks, and welcome back to another episode of Art 1110. The first thing I'd like you to do is pull open your messaging app on your telephone. If you do not have a cell phone, feel free to just Google a list of emojis, but I would like you to list the top 5 emojis that you've used recently. So now that we have that, set that aside, and it is time for a little discussion on Lego and what I call Lego theory. So as an architect, I've played with Lego ever since I could remember. I remember when I was at daycare, there was the older kids that were probably 11 or 10, and they had all of these Legos, and it's been something I've been drawn to, and I think a lot of people are drawn to it because of the satisfaction that comes from it, and it really is easy to develop something quickly when you have good instructions. So I will be your Lego instructions, and you will be the doer, but there's a lot more to that I want to dissect. So if we unpack this, let's dissect this and get into it with the Lego theory, is that Lego is really appealing because it instills confidence in a lot of people. And my job in this course as an instructor is to instill confidence in you as an artist. And drawing really is one of the most simple art forms. And I'm here to let you know that you can do it. It is something that you are good at, and you've likely been doing it since you could hold a pencil, pen, crayon, marker, highlighter, whatever it may be, and that this is something that you can honestly get really good at in a short amount of time. And spoiler alert, 99% of it is mindset. So I want you in this class to pretend that you have Lego instructions with literally every single project. It's telling you exactly what to do and how to do it, and those instructions will be your mindset. For example, yes, I can. So think of that as the yes, I can mentality. And that just pretend you know what you're doing. Fake it till you make it. I'm here to tell you that the majority of people in this world have no clue what they're doing, and we are just here vibing, and we're going to do our best, and we're going to be chill and relaxed, and we're going to push ourselves, but we're also going to be understanding and kind to ourselves. So during this class, I want you to have confidence. And if you don't think you have much confidence, well, we're going to build that. That's why I'm here. And the first assignment, I'll get into it in a bit, but I want to just walk you through this Lego quick. The first assignment will be developing a series of abstract drawings based off those emojis. So we're going to have 5 drawings, and I'll show you towards the end of this video how we do that. But those 5 drawings will each be based off of an emoji, and they'll be incredibly abstract drawings, and we'll be working what I call subtractively, and we'll be working a subtractive manner. 1, because it's really easy, and 2, it is such a vital element to this course and drawing at large. So I'm just going to hop back to this Lego for a minute and give you a little progress update. Okay, so it looks like I finished. I have this little dump truck. It's our little vehicle. I like to think of concepts as vehicles that carry us places, and so this Lego theory will be our little vehicle. So if you're in doubt, just remember the Lego theory. That, you know what, just make up your own instructions, instill confidence in yourself, and pretend like you have those directions in front of you. Okay, so now for our next step, I'm going to do a little haul. So I went to Michael's. I encourage you to get the art kit from Weber because it will have exactly everything you need. But Weber's actually quite far for me, so I just got things that are very close. If you have questions on substitutions, you're more than welcome to ask me. But for this project, you'll need that Strathmore paper, and that's that thick paper. And then here I had a sand eraser, this is charcoal, and then I had a little board to tape my drawing to. Okay, and then this is optional. This is the drawing shield. Okay, and then my next item, I have just an eraser, and you can use any eraser you have on hand. And then I also have the kneaded eraser, so that will be essential for this. If you don't have the sand eraser, that's totally fine. You don't need it. That's optional. And then I have a little container. So you can see me here unpackaging everything. There's my kneaded eraser. I'm just making that into a big ball. And then I have a few other items. You won't need a pencil sharpener for this project right here, but I have it. And then I'm unpacking my charcoal. All right. So the first step we'll need to do in this project is cut out 5 6-inch by 6-inch sheets of Strathmore. And so this will be your Strathmore drawing pad. This is the nice paper. And the reason we want the nice paper is because we're going to be a little abusive to this. So I'm measuring out 6-inch by 6-inch. You can use your metal ruler. I use a cutting board. It has a ruler on it. And then I just simply cut that out. Okay. And then using any tape you have on hand, make sure to dilute the tape. And by that, I mean putting on your t-shirt. And if you don't do this, it'll rip your paper once it comes time to peel off. But cover roughly 1/4 of an inch on each side. And we do this just to have an elevated look when we're done with our drawing. And it really looks like a piece of fine art. Okay, there's my kneaded eraser, my first tool. Then my second tool is a sand eraser. Remember, that's optional. And third tool, a general eraser. Anything works. Okay, and then a drawing shield. That is totally optional. I liked it. I used it in undergrad quite a bit. And then I have my charcoal. Okay, so I am just getting ready here by taking my darkest charcoal, and I want to cover every single square inch of this with black. So make sure to get in there. You can see it takes a little bit of time, but once you get started, it's actually quite easy. So I am going in here and just being detailed. Okay, and so I am basing this off of an emoji. So remember, it's 1 emoji per drawing, and we're doing 5 total. So my first emoji that I chose is the laughter emoji. So I want to do something that's almost like a balloon being pierced, like that laughter is being opened up. Okay, so I'm just blowing off my excess here. Don't use your hands, it'll get everywhere. Okay, I'm cleaning things up a little bit. All right, you can see my hands are a total mess, but I'm going in and I'm creating these billowing clouds with this kneaded eraser. And I am simply just pushing in. And there's really no method to my madness. I am just creating effects and playing around. There's very little technique here. I'm just having fun. And so this project is about getting you familiar with these tools. I am adding some highlights there, dabbing this around, smearing it around. If you need to stretch it out again to clean it off, feel free to do that. You see me do that quite a bit. And I'm going in here working subtractively to create these billowing clouds. And you will create whatever works for you, whatever abstraction feels best. So keep in mind, these are meant to be fully abstract. Just have fun, dive into it, turn your brain off, and just start working subtractively. So that is required. You have to work completely subtractive. After you add that charcoal, you can't add any back. So I'm using my sand eraser here to just go in and create those whiter spots. And again, totally optional with the sand eraser. And I am just having fun here, creating an abstract drawing. And with this kneaded eraser, I'm just simply pushing it in and smearing it around. And then I have my drawing shield here. And the drawing shield is more like a template. And you can see I have that laughter emoji, almost like something's piercing that laughter, and that laughter erupts. So this project is meant to be fun. Do not stress out about it. It is meant to be creative, completely abstract. Turn off your mind. And if you are wondering, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Just get started. That's the first thing you can do. Spend roughly 20 to 30 minutes on each one. And if they turn out not how you expected, make sure to redo those. But you'll need to have 5 that we'll put on our discussion post. So there you go. There is our introduction to this class. Very, very easy project. It's meant to be fun. Do not be hard on yourself. This is very much based on effort and getting you comfortable with the materials. And then make sure to clean up. I know in our kit we have a board. It's much smaller than that, but use some Windex, wet paper towel. And then when you're done, make sure to photograph your work. And you can do that simply by just putting it on a white piece of Strathmore. And then take a camera, iPhone camera, phone camera works just fine. Make sure you have good lighting. And then just snap a picture. And you can use that for upload on Canvas. If you have any questions, go ahead and reach out via Canvas inbox message. I'm here to support you. If you are struggling, please message me and I'll meet on Zoom. But this is meant to be a fun project, and I'm here to help with anything you need to help you succeed. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.